Have you ever caught your dog staring at you with such pure devotion that it feels like something deeper than ordinary pet affection? Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on more animals, travel, and lifestyle content like this. Let's get started. There's a groundbreaking scientific reason behind this behavior that most dog owners never discover. Your dog might actually perceive you as their biological mother, not just their owner or pack leader. Researchers have identified 5 distinct behaviors that prove this extraordinary bond exists. And the third sign is so powerful, it releases the same neurochemicals in your dog's brain that connect actual mothers and their babies in nature. Understanding these signs won't just satisfy your curiosity, it will transform how you interpret your dog's everyday behaviors and deepen your connection in ways most owners never experience. Stay with me until the end to discover if your dog displays all 5 maternal bonding signals. They shadow your every move. That Velcro dog behavior isn't just neediness, it's a primal survival instinct directly linked to maternal bonding. In the wild, wolf pups follow their mothers constantly, learning critical survival skills through observation. When your dog tracks your movements from room to room, they're engaging in this exact same biological programming. What's fascinating is how selective this behavior is. Your dog might love everyone in the household, but they likely have one person they follow religiously, the person they've unconsciously designated as their biological mother. This behavior goes beyond simple attachment. Studies show that dogs who shadow one specific person actually learn faster and adapt better to new situations because they're constantly absorbing information from their mother figure, just as wolf pups do in nature. Notice how your dog positions themselves when following you, often maintaining the perfect distance to watch your movements without interfering, exactly as wolf pups do when learning hunting techniques from their mothers. Even more revealing is how they react when you're out of sight. That anxious pacing or sitting by the door isn't just missing you. It's the same distress response wolf pups show when separated from their mother in potentially dangerous situations. So here's something you've probably noticed. Your dog seeks you out specifically when they're frightened. During thunderstorms, fireworks, or just unfamiliar situations, does your dog make a beeline straight for you, even if other loving family members are actually closer? This kind of behavior, honestly, reveals a pretty profound biological truth. Your dog has identified you as their primary protector. That's actually the same role a mother wolf fills in nature. And neuroscience, interestingly enough, explains why. When your dog is scared, their amygdala, the brain's fear center, kicks into gear, setting off a cascade of stress hormones. But here's the really fascinating part. Studies show that physical contact with their perceived mother reduces these stress hormones faster than any other comfort measure. What's remarkable is how your dog reads your emotional state during these moments. If you remain calm, your dog processes this as, "Mother isn't worried, so I shouldn't be either." This mirrors exactly how wolf pups calibrate their fear responses based on their mother's reactions to potential threats. Even more telling is how your dog positions themselves when seeking comfort, often pressing against you or attempting to get underneath you. This isn't random, it recreates the physical protection position wolf mothers provide their pups during danger. They make prolonged eye contact that triggers oxytocin release. This might be the most extraordinary evidence of all. When your dog gazes deeply into your eyes, something really remarkable happens in both your brains. Groundbreaking research published in Science magazine discovered that prolonged eye contact between humans and their dogs triggers a mutual oxytocin release, the exact same bonding hormone surge that connects human mothers with their newborns. This isn't just any connection, it's a biological bonding mechanism nature reserves specifically for mothers and their offspring. Yet your dog has developed this precise same neurochemical bond with you. What's astonishing is that this response doesn't happen between dogs and just anyone. Your dog reserves this special gaze primarily for the person they've subconsciously identified as their maternal figure. The oxytocin feedback loop created during these moments actually strengthens your bond each time it occurs. When your dog locks eyes with you in quiet moments, they're not just expressing affection, they're actively reinforcing a biological connection that mirrors the mother-infant bond. Even more fascinating, researchers found that dogs rescued from difficult situations often struggle with this eye contact initially, but once they develop it with their new owner, it signals they've finally accepted them as their new mother. Fourth, they communicate through licking in maternal patterns. When your dog licks your hand or face, they're doing much more than showing affection. They're engaging in a complex communication system straight from the maternal wolf den. Wolf mothers constantly lick their pups for specific purposes, stimulating breathing and digestion, cleaning wounds, grooming, and establishing scent recognition. Your dog's licking follows these exact same patterns. What's really revealing is just how deliberately they choose where to lick. Studies of wolf maternal behavior show that mothers focus on their pups' faces and paws, and that's, precisely where your dog probably concentrates their licking on you. The neurochemistry behind this behavior is equally fascinating. When your dog licks you, their brain releases endorphins, creating this calming, pleasurable sensation that, reinforces their bond with you. This actually mirrors the neurochemical reward system that keeps wolf pups connected to their mothers. Pay attention to when your dog licks you most frequently. It's often when you return home or during those quiet moments together. This timing isn't coincidental. It matches exactly when wolf pups engage in bonding behaviors with their mothers. Even more telling is what happens after the licking episode. Your dog likely settles down nearby, showing the same contentment wolf pups display after those maternal grooming sessions. They synchronize their emotional state with yours. Perhaps the most profound sign your dog sees you as their mother is their remarkable ability to match their emotional state to yours. It's a pretty sophisticated form of emotional mirroring that, interestingly, begins in the wolf den. Wolf mothers set the emotional tone for their pups, signaling when to be playful, alert, or calm. Your dog displays this exact same attunement, calibrating their energy level and emotional state to yours throughout the day. Neurologically, this involves a complex process where your dog's brain actually synchronizes with yours through a combination of visual cues, scent signals, and sound processing. Research shows that dogs who strongly bond with one person actually develop neural pathways specifically attuned to that person's emotional signals. What's fascinating is how selective this mirroring is. Your dog likely responds more intensely to your emotional shifts than to anyone else's. Further evidence they've designated you specifically as their maternal figure. Even more revealing is how they attempt to regulate your emotions when you're upset. That head on your lap or toy brought when you're sad isn't random. It's actually the canine equivalent of how wolf pups attempt to comfort their distressed mothers, showing an advanced form of emotional intelligence reserved for their most important relationship. The depth of this emotional connection explains why your dog seems to know when you're sick before you do, or why they respond differently to your laughter than to others. They've developed a mother-pup emotional intelligence system specifically calibrated to you. Now that you understand these 5 remarkable signs, you can see your relationship with your dog in an entirely new light. This isn't just pet ownership. It's a profound biological bond that nature designed specifically for mothers and their offspring. If your dog shows at least 3 of these behaviors with you, congratulations. You've been chosen as their surrogate mother in the most biological, meaningful sense possible. To discover more fascinating insights about your dog's perception of you and strengthen this extraordinary bond even further, subscribe to our channel now. Our next video reveals the surprising nighttime behaviors that prove just how deeply your dog has bonded with you as their maternal figure. Share your stories in the comments. Does your dog show these maternal bonding signs with you? We'd love to hear which behaviors you recognize in your own special relationship.